Welcome back to another class of how to become system administrator. Guys, I'm Manjeet Rawat, your online instructor. In previous class of this playlist, we discussed about how to transfer our FSMO roles with the help of GUI, and we also know about the command. We also discussed about how to transfer our FSMO roles with the help of command line interface. Now we almost completed each and every topics related to the domain application. So now I'm moving ourselves to the another important topic of our server environment. Yes, I'm talking about the DHCP management. So in this class, I'll try to give you the complete information about the DHCP management. I'm moving myself to the screen, but before that, if you're new on my YouTube channel, if you are watching my video first time, please do subscribe. Because Teach Me Cloud is a single technical training based YouTube channel that give you 100% live practical based video without skip any step. I hope everyone able to see my screen. So agenda is clear, like about DHCP. So in case of DHCP, you should know about the concept of what is DHCP. This is really important for us. And number second, about DORA process. Yes, you should know about the use of DORA process and DHCP protocol as well, right? Which types of protocol or which logical ports contained by the DHCP protocol ports number. Number third, we are going to discuss about DHCP scope, which is really important because with the help of scope, we are able to set the range of IP address. From the range we can we can assign the IP address to the number of resources which are connected in the environment. After the scope, we will discuss about DHCP reservation. This is also important, reservation. Then another important part, DHCP relay agent. And the next one, DHCP failover. We'll talk about troubleshooting part as well. But firstly, you should clear about the doubts related to these 6 different points. What is DHCP? About DORA process, DHCP scope, DHCP reservation, DHCP relay agent, and DHCP failover is also important for us. We must need to know about. So first of all, let me help you to understand about the concept of DHCP. So DHCP is a type of important network protocol, right? That we can configure in our server operating system. We can also configure the range of DHCP in our L2 and L3 switches. Wi-Fi router can also give us option to configure DHCP scope. Firewall will also provide the space where we can configure the range of IP address to assign the number of devices which are connected with the environment. But we are on page of system administrator, so definitely we are going to establish our DHCP service on server 2019. So let's take an example. This is our server machine, which is not mandatory to install server Active Directory domain services. The operating system must be server operating system to establish a DHCP service. So once you install the DHCP on this particular machine, n number of resources are available in the environment, like as some client machine based on Windows 10 or Windows 11. Some network printer are also connected in the network in the environment. You are using tablet or mobile phone, and each and every devices are connected with mediator. It may be wired network, it may be wireless network. The work of DHCP, the concept of DHCP, the work of DHCP, basically we are on page of what is DHCP. So the work of DHCP, it will assign IP address to the number of devices which are connected with the same network environment. So you can also say that automatic IP address assignment, right? With the help of this particular service, we can assign the IP address automatically to the number of resources. It will allow us to assign the IP address to computer, right? It may be laptop or desktop. We can also allow to assign the IP address to printer, right? You can assign IP address to mobile phone, smart TV. Means DHCP can help us to assign the IP address to all types of network devices, smart TV, mobile phone, tablet, laptop, printer. Means you can assign the IP address to these devices. So this is the concept of DHCP. Second important part, DHCP can perform the task with port number 67, okay, logical port number 67 and 68. The work of port number 67, you can say that the port number 67 always used by provider means server, and 68 is applicable for the client computer. Combination of 67 and 68, we are able to assign the IP address to number of resources or number of devices which are connected with the same switch. I hope you guys are able to understand about the usage of DHCP. Second important part, let me complete the part of DORA process, and after that we'll show you the step how we can install DHCP role in our server 2019 computer, right? Because practical is really important. We must need to know about the all steps how to set up DHCP in server 2019. Second important topic, because most of interviewer will ask you question what is DORA process. So as a system administrator, as an engineer, as a senior system administrator, it's our responsibility. We should know about the concept of DORA process. Again, this is our DHCP server who is responsible to provide the IP address to number of devices which are available in the environment. DORA. Number of client computers are available in the same environment, and number of machines are available in the infrastructure. I'm trying to, like, this is the client machine. You connected your client machine with the same network environment. Whenever we connect our cable, our NIC card will start discovering where is my DHCP server. So D means discover. It will try to fetch the location of DHCP server, and if the machine successfully found the location of DHCP server, then DHCP will offer us, yes, I have a pool of IP address. If you want, I can assign one IP address to your computer. Okay, so next, number third, request. Request in the sense, yes, definitely clients need to send request. Yes, I need one IP address from your side, because I'm not going to configure manual IP address in our resources which are available in the environment. So you need to request from client side, and the final acknowledgement from the pool, your DHCP will assign one dedicated IP address, one IP address to the connected machine, maybe computer, maybe laptop, maybe desktop, maybe printer. So DHCP will assign one IP address to your client computer. The entire process considered as a DHCP DORA process. I hope you guys are okay with the concept that we discussed. Meanwhile, let me help you more about, because I have already installed domain controller, our server operating system available. One client computer is also available. So let me open, let me log in our server 2019. And in this machine, let me install DHCP service, right? Let me install DHCP service, because we are planning to configure our DHCP server in server 2019. Bit slow, so let's wait for a few more minutes. Okay, we have enough space. Fine, so let me open our server computer, and in this AD machine I'm going to install one more service. The service name is basically it's a type of role. Let me install the DHCP role, and after that we'll configure the scope. And while creating a scope, you will find multiple options like IP address exclusion and the age of IP, not age, basically you can say that I forget the word, I forget the name that we can use for least duration, sorry. In the DHCP, whenever we set up the range of our IP address, it will ask you the address lease duration. The means age of your IP address scope, or the IP address that you are going to configure. This is server 2019 machine. So what we need to do, first of all, you need to open server manager dashboard, and with the help of server manager dashboard, we need to install DHCP role, and under the DHCP role, we are going to create one scope, and from the scope, we need to provide the range of IP address, and same range based IP address will assign to the client computer. Means to not only the client computer, your DHCP is applicable to assign the IP address to all types of network devices which are available, which are connected with the same switch. So everyone, this is our DHCP server manager dashboard of server 2019. You should open, this is the panel of add role and features, and from add role and feature, you just need to click here and click next. Again, it will redirect you on the page of roles. You know that 17 roles and 55 features are available. This is the panel of role. Multiple options are already installed, like Active Directory Domain Services and DNS already installed with your computer. I'm going to select DHCP, right? You need to check mark the DHCP server because we are trying to understand about the procedure how to configure DHCP. Click next, install the role, and after that we are going to set up a scope or range of IP address. No need to do anything, very basic step required, and no need to restart our machine after the installation of DHCP, right? So you should proceed and install. Once our DHCP is installed successfully, we are going to perform the task of create a scope, and after that we are going to assign the range of IP address. I hope you guys are able to understand about the procedure that I'm using, or the concept that we discussed, like regarding the DHCP, what is DHCP, and about the DORA process. DHCP server and RSAT role administrator tool, DHCP server tools, these all services are trying to install on your server 2019. Installation is started, and you have to wait for a few more minutes. Done. We successfully installed. We just need to click on complete configuration, click next, and commit. Your DHCP service is now ready to use. Go to the tools option, but before that, let me check and identify the IP address that available in our server machine, because you must need to configure manual IP address if you really want to set up a DHCP service in this machine. Your system must need to contain manual IP address. Cool. 1.100, this is the IP address of our server 2019. Let me open tools, and under the tools we just need to click on DHCP, and it will redirect you on the page where we can create a scope, maximize it, explore, and IPv4. Both the option available, means we can assign the IP address through the DHCP for IPv6 and IPv4 both. Right click on IPv, new scope. We'll discuss about the all types of scopes that we have. Type the name demo scope, okay, and click next. Type the range of IP address. So I'm going to start from 192.168.200 to 192.168.1.225. Okay, how many IP address you want to assign in the network environment? 25 IP address, 200 to 225. Next, exclusion. From 200 IP address, like you want to reserve for future, you want to like as a exclude some IP address for the reservation. So I'm just going to reserve from 200 to 192.168.1.210, means starting 10 IP address I'm going to exclude, because these IP address will use in case of reservation. So no any machine will by default get the IP address from 200 to 210. The system will get the IP address from 211. Next, this is lease duration, 8 days by default, but it will increase according to the term and condition that you are going to follow. No need to do anything. Do you want to provide the gateway? Yes, I'm going to assign one gateway address, because with the help of gateway we are able to access internet on our computer. No need to do anything. We don't have access, or we don't want to set up a Win server. Next and finish. Our DHCP scope is now ready to use. Let me refresh the page. You just need to select it and refresh it. Now it's green. It means that DHCP service is ready to use. How we can check the DHCP service is working properly or not? This is Windows 10 operating system, and what I'm going to do, let me open ncpa.cpl. Both machines are available in bridge connection, and in this machine let me configure the IP address of this machine automatic, okay, which is already available. I'm just going to put it automatically. And also you need to execute the command cmd ipconfig/release and ipconfig/renew. ipconfig release and renew, because we are trying to change the IP address of this machine. I want to assign the IP address to this computer from the IP range that we configured using our DHCP, our own DHCP. So do one thing, let me restart. Maybe it will help us to assign the IP address. Let me restart. Actually, some issues with this machine, because I'm not able to use it properly, and we don't have enough space, just 10 MB space available in C drive. That's why the operating system files are performing abnormal. Only the reason of we don't have enough space in this Windows 10 computer. But do one thing, let me try to open another computer, because DHCP is applicable for all the machines. So let me open another computer, which is ADC1. If our DHCP is working properly, so definitely we'll get the IP address automatic to our ADC1 machine as well. In progress, guys. In process, sorry. Let me try to log in our client machine. It is performing abnormal. Okay, meanwhile, let me open our ADC machine, right? The another computer. And make sure your network must be available on ncpa.cpl. I'm going to put it on automatic, right? I don't want to configure manual IP address. Just need to put it in automatic and wait. Cool. We are able to get the IP address 192.168.1.211 only because of you like as excluded 200 to 210 IP address. If I'm going to refresh this page, you will get the information. The 211 IP address is assigned to this particular machine. So guys, this is first practical of DHCP management. I hope everyone able to understand. But although if you feel like if you have any question or doubt, let me know and we'll definitely try to resolve your query. Thank you so much guys. Do subscribe your on Teach Me Cloud YouTube channel. We'll connect soon with another class. Take care guys. Bye bye.